Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 21st to the 31st, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're going to see what these 11 days have in store for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh wow, that's lovely. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram to see little daily readings, go below to my website and there'll be a link there. My website is daneharttarot.com. Okay, give me a moment to take this all in. Alright, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you're letting go of a lot. You really are. And you are embracing success and prosperity. Wealth, something you value as much as money. This is also earth energy being really around you here, making you really grounded in these 11 days. But it could be also that a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo is going to come into your life. But it really looks like you're becoming grounded, focused, and centered on what it is that you want after facing disappointments. Okay. Your first card is the Four of Cups. You need time to rest. You need time to regroup. And you're going to feel as if you want to kind of huddle into yourself, kind of just stop everything and take time for you. Do it. Take time for you. Know that when you open your eyes, when you have taken that time and rejuvenated your spirit, you're going to see blessings before you. Look in unexpected places, because that's where also those blessings are going to be. You're going to see the wealth and prosperity in your life. And you're going to see it more clearly than before, when you were drained and sorrowful and unsure. So take time for you. Take time to rest. Take time to rejuvenate and recuperate, and then move forward in the wealth and prosperity that is waiting for you. Seeing the blessings in unexpected places. Washing away doubts and fears. Your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is absolutely beautiful. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of wealth or something you value as much as money. You're leaving behind sorrow. Whatever has made you want to rest, which is right here in your clarifying cards, heartbreak, pain, disappointment. It could even be physical pain for some of you. Now it's time to leave that behind. And it's time to move forward in wealth, in prosperity, in joy, and in happiness here on this earthly plane. Because when all your bills are being able to be paid, you can enjoy life more. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to win the lottery or anything like that. I'm saying that you are being handed a gift that's going to ease your burdens a bit and move you forward in prosperity. For some of you, that your burdens will be eased a lot. For others, it will be a little bit. But every single gift that you get from the universe, that you get from the divine, is going to make your life brighter and better. But you are definitely moving on to the next chapter in your life, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Because you are walking away from what you once thought you would love. For some of you, it's the end of a relationship. And though that might be sad, it's going to make things a lot better. And for some of you, it's not going to be sad. You're going to sit there and be like, oh, thank goodness, it's over. You're moving forward. You could be walking away from a mindset, from a way you once thought you would love things, from a way of thinking, a way of living that you once thought would bring you happiness, and it isn't. For others of you, you're walking away from a job that's no longer fulfilling. You're finding fulfillment within yourself. You're walking away, you're not looking back, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to follow my wisdom, and I'm going to move forward in the exact right way for me. And now, you might be saying, how do I know what the exact right way for me is? You're going to be getting a calling almost, a rejuvenation of spirit, a resurrection of self. Here, this knight, right up here, I don't know if you can see him, is blowing a trumpet, which is awakening these knights from slumber. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it is an angel blowing a trumpet, resurrecting people from their coffins. It is time for you to do what you were born to do. Whatever that is, because this is a general reading, it's going to be different for every single one of you. but living in your happiness, living in your bliss, finding your bliss and being prosperous in it. And you could be sitting there saying, I can't believe I am leaving behind, I'm not telling you to quit your job, but leaving behind for some of you a job that I have in creating something and starting my own business because it's time. For others of you who haven't gone into the planning, haven't developed that segment, and if you're wanting to start your own business, put it all down, plan it out, get yourself out there, and then do it. For others of you, this is love. You sit there and you go, I thought I was going to love him or her forever, that we were going to be together and it was going to be wonderful, but it didn't turn out that way at all. And now you're walking away, and you are finding that as you walk away, you're being called to the love that you were always meant to have. For others of you, it could be study. Thinking you were going to study one thing, thinking you were going to go to one sort of school, and then finding out, no, you're not. You're going to go on a different path, and you're going to embrace yourself that way. It doesn't mean that you're not going to school. It means that you are finding someplace different for you to be in than you thought you were going to be in. And you wind up loving it. It winds up rejuvenating your soul, resurrecting your spirit, and bringing you the happiness that you thought, wow, I haven't had this for a while. The King of Pentacles. Now, this is why I say some of you are going to be meeting a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But it also says that you are going to be very grounded within these 11 days. Very grounded, very focused on the here and the now, the how you are going to proceed and succeed in success, and also on this earthly realm. Leaving behind sorrow, embracing the fruits of your labor, moving forward in prosperity, moving forward in wealth, moving forward in joy, being passionate about what you're doing, seeing the prosperity in it, seeing the abundance in what it is that you are seeking to achieve. This is also saying for you to be confident within yourself. You have the right to be happy. You have the right to prosperity. Don't turn your back from it, thinking that you're not worthy. Have a king's mentality. You were born to it, you deserve it, and thank you for giving it to me. That's what you should be saying. I accept. You accept the prosperity. You accept the fruits of your labor paying off. And you accept this wealth, this bounty, and these riches. The Seven of Cups is saying that there's a transformation of self going on, which ties in perfectly with the Judgment card, the resurrection of self, and the walking away from what you once thought you would love. All these aspects are changing the way that you perceive yourself. The butterflies are stating transformation. And with that transformation, with that friendship, with the yellow here, you get what you love. You get peace. You get flexibility of mind and spirit, prosperity of home, wealth or something you value as much as money, courage, and victory. And you embrace it. You might be overwhelmed by it. You might be sitting there going, oh my goodness, how? How do I take this all in? How do I receive all of this? Gracefully, graciously, and with utter confidence that you deserve it. Don't question. Look in unexpected places for this prosperity. Because when it starts to come, you're going to start to see the prosperity everywhere. It may be big, it may be small, it may be, always seeing a penny and being able to pick it up and adding to your wealth that way. It doesn't have to be huge things, but just things that makes your heart a little bit happier. That brings you more wealth, more joy, more understanding of self. That brings you peace. Peace here is very important. Finding that peace within yourself, finding that balance, that joy, that understanding. Feeling calm and centered. Grounded. Your clarifying card is the Three of Swords, which isn't one of my favorite cards, and the Chariot, which means that you move past this heartbreak, this doubt, this fear. And this could even be physical pain, feeling as if like you have this terrible pain in the back of your neck and your shoulders. And like you just want to run away from the world, hide away. Sit there and say, you know what, enough is really quite enough, thank you. I'm done. I'm closing the door. I'm taking time for me. But this is saying that as you're taking time for you, you're only focusing on the negative things. Your mind is running over and over again. The way that you could have done things better, the way that you could have achieved more. You are beating yourself up and tearing yourself down with your own thoughts. This could become your whole 11 days. Don't let it. Don't let it. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a heart with an eye in the middle being stabbed by 3 swords. So this is feeling the pain within your own heart and within your mind. Now it is time for you to embrace you. It is time for you to move forward in courage and in confidence, boldly and bravely embracing what it is that you want, where it is that you're going, and what it is that you're doing. You have your courage and creativity right here, your passion and creativity too, right here with the spears, if you can see that. And now it's time to boldly and bravely move forward, reining in your emotions, not letting the sorrow and the doubt be all that you see. You have been hurt. You have felt overlooked. You have felt almost invisible sometimes. And you have felt as if you want to just close away and stop. Now it is time to sit there and say, I am boldly and bravely moving forward. Nobody can take away your power and your right to be you but you. Though not in every single case. But here, this is saying that the mind is trapping you in. Your mind is trapping you in. You're listening too much to the naysayers and not enough to the positive people in your life. And as soon as you start focusing on the positive, as soon as you rein in your emotions with these 2 horses here, you're going to pull yourself forward and you're going to boldly and bravely achieve exactly what it is that you want to achieve. Give me a moment. You are walking away from what you once thought you would love, where you once thought you would be happy, what you once thought would give you joy and bliss, be it relationship, work, life, however it is. You're sitting there and saying, you know what, this just isn't right. Because of that, you are taking time just to kind of regroup, recenter yourself, gather everything up. And when you do, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to see the blessings before you. But there are also going to be blessings in unexpected places. There are going to be more blessings in unexpected places than in expected places. So make sure that you're going out, you're kind of taking yourself out of your comfort zone, because that's going to add joy and happiness to you. You're having a rebirth of self, moving forward in love, peace, flexibility of mind. Don't cage yourself in courage, victory, wealth, something you value as much as money, and prosperity of home. You are being called to be happy. You're also being called to be prosperous and to live in prosperity. For some of you, this is going to be meeting a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo who helps you in prosperity. But this is also saying that you are believing in you and you are moving forward in wealth, in prosperity, with the fruits of your labor paying off and your worries and fears being left behind. And as you embrace that prosperity, as you embrace that joy and understanding, as you embrace that wealth, you are given more of it. You are being given a greater gift of it from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine. Again, remembering the sorrow, but not being ruled by it. Moving through this archway into the next phase of your life, the next chapter in your life. You have been through heartache and pain, and I'm sorry for that. But it has made you stronger. Do not let it become everything that you are and what defines you. Move forward boldly and bravely, embracing what you love, embracing what you want, harnessing in your emotions, making yourself and what you desire work for you, instead of you being led by doubts and fears. Know that there's abundance in your life and the transformation of self coming. As you understand the beauty, you are going to be getting a call within yourself. You're going to feel it. This is what I was born to do. Follow it. That's going to bring you prosperity. That's going to bring you abundance of wealth and joy and happiness. Don't quit your job or do anything crazy, but slowly and steadily build until you find that prosperity within your life and within yourself, and you move on to the next chapter. Alright, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.